You're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Here. Okay. I asked if she had a bill of sale or any paperwork showing when she had purchased the vehicle. The only document she was able to produce was a title from a dealership without any dates or signatures indicating a sale. So they just gave her a blank title? Is that what it's saying? That's weird for a dealership to give you a blank title. But I'm just saying. I confirmed the VIN on the paper matched the vehicle. I then asked, hold on. I confirmed the VIN on the paper matched the vehicle. I then asked for her driver's license, and she gave me a Mississippi license. Y'all, she has a Mississippi license. That's why she still has one. She went and got a license in another state. I asked her why she hadn't gotten the vehicle registered yet, and she replied she was a traveling insurance agent and didn't have time. And then showed me a badge of her insurance agent ID. She got a Mississippi license. That's how.
Somebody lives in Mississippi, y'all. Pay attention.
She don't live there. Yes. She just has a license from there. I noticed my conversation. Let me tell you something. This right here doesn't match up. This right here doesn't match up with being an insurance agent, okay? I'll just say that. So that's why I didn't mark that out, because it didn't make any sense. I noticed during my conversation with her that she was slurring her words and had red, bloodshot, watery eyes. I asked if she had anything to drink today, and she said no. She was smoking a cigarette, and that was the only odor I could detect. Did the badge? No, Beezer. The badge was not from my insurance company. That's why. Katie Gal, I don't even know. How do you get a license where you don't live? Hi, Bubby Sue.
Hold on.
I don't know. Don't you guys?
Pay attention, everybody. Somebody she knows lives in that state, and just put two and two together. I'm not going to say much. Somebody else is going to come out with that.
Have an address? MS said she has dual citizenship. Oh, okay. Yeah, she does. She has an address over there, Yaya. She has to. Otherwise, where are they mailing the papers and stuff to? She had to have a piece of mail or something from there to get her address on there. Okay, she was smoking a cigarette, and that was the only odor I could detect. I returned to my patrol vehicle to check the status of the vehicle and her license. When I entered the VIN, it returned to her. It returned that she had been given a warning by Harris County Sheriff's Office on December 29th. So that's 6 days after she bought the car, you guys. For window tint violation and no tag. Since it was a month and a half past when she received a warning for this violation, I issued a citation and returned to her vehicle. Hi, Mimi G. So they gave her first warning 6 days after she got the car, you guys. So they knew that it was registered in another state. She said she signed a lease. She must have.
She didn't.
I'm not sure, Tamika. Yeah, you do. You got to show something. A utility bill. You have to show something saying that.
Right there. Somebody, quote, 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 is allowing her to use their address. In my opinion. But it will come out soon.
You live there. I mean, unless Mississippi's just tell me whatever you know, and we'll put you there. She's using Jay's address. I'm getting the ex-husband Jay in a fake lease. Oh, yep.
No.
Lolly and Pops, Michelle's arrest affidavit. Okay, I issued a citation and returned her vehicle. As I approached her vehicle, she had her phone out recording me. I informed her that I issued a citation and gave her a court date. She asked what the ticket was for, and I informed her it was for no tag. She got out the vehicle stumbling and went to the back of her vehicle, raised the hatch. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Look, she went back there. Look, can't you see the tag? Don't you see it? It's not even expired, officer. Do you see the tag? I stumbled all the way back here to show you. You freaking angry vagina. You officer. You hear me? See my tag? It's not expired. It's just from another state. Right. Do you understand? He was like, no, ma'am. I don't understand, ma'am. I don't understand. Anyway. On the inside was a Mississippi temporary tag with the number on it. During the interaction, I noticed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from her.
Whoa.
At this time, she was acting aggressively and had her phone in my face. After my initial observation of slurred speech and red, bloodshot, watery eyes, coupled with her stumbling while walking, and the odor of alcohol, I took her phone and put it back in her vehicle so I could investigate whether she was impaired. I asked how much she had had to drink. She picked up her phone and pushed past me back to the driver's seat of her vehicle. Dead on, except for the belligerent attitude is missing. Right, exactly. Hey, Freeside, endless. So she pushed back past him to go get her phone back, apparently. She pushed back past me to get back to the driver's seat of her vehicle based on her suspected impairment and the fact that she pushed past me and known I went to keep her from entering her vehicle. I decided that I was going to place her into custody and requested another unit to assist me. When I grabbed her, she started resisting, and I requested responding deputies to step up their response due to her fighting. I was able to get Sabate on her stomach across her driver's seat with her hands behind her back and held her there until more deputies arrived. During the scuffle, I received a cut on my right thumb. Two other deputies arrived and assisted getting her in handcuffs. They escorted her back to my patrol car vehicle, where she tried twice spitting on me. So you beating up the cops and spitting on them, huh?
Sounds like a whole different story. I don't think the
All right,
cops
hold
are
on.
lying. You nasty motherfucker.
I called 911 and asked for the next list towing one was notified Candleberry's towing would be en route. Deputies Jermolas and Hudo offered to transport her to jail for me while I waited on the tow truck. When the deputies got her out of my vehicle, she again stumbled, indicating to me her level of impairment while waiting on the tow truck. I entered the paper tag and was not visible prior to the window tint, and it returned truck license not found for a year. So it didn't even come back to the car either, the paper tag. So I don't know what that means. Truck license not found for a year. Candleberries arrived and took possession of her vehicle. I then went to the Harris County Jail to deliver the charges she had acquired. When I arrived, jail personnel said they had to forcefully put her in a cell and that she was intoxicated and agitated. I had her come out of the cell to read the implied consent for persons over the age of 21 and requested a breath sample. Sabate agreed. She agreed. She agreed to the breathalyzer. While I was waiting to get the Intoxilizer 9000 ready, Sabate was acting irrational and aggressive, so jail personnel had to escort her back to her cell. Her inability to cooperate during the process led me to charge her with DUI refusal, along with obstruction of a law enforcement officer, simple battery on a police officer, and affixing a plate with intent to conceal. A DDS 1205 was completed and her license was taken. Her license was taken.
You shouldn't be driving.
I further noticed that on her Mississippi driver's license, she had Robin as her middle name. On her Georgia license, that was Marie.
Wow.
Oh. She got her driver's license in Mississippi in a freaking alias, y'all.
Wow, wow, wow.
In an alias. Her Mississippi license has a different middle name as her Georgia license, it says. Oopsie. Also, you...
Thank you, Tragic. And for further, there's person that she knows that lives in Mississippi. It's all making sense. Michelle, your story does not match up with what the police wrote. Scumbag. You're scum.